I gotta tell you, I was really bummed out when I got the wrong DVD. But the truth is out there. Aliens, part of the mythos of creatures, ghost video. Sir Spooks, let's see what you got. Are we going to get spooked? Or is it going to be a bunch of fake bullshit? Spoiler alert, it's going to be fake bullshit. Let's see what Spooks has to offer.
Hell no!
Seeing objects move on their own in a cemetery is bound to raise a few eyebrows.
That's a wire.
Some viewers believe the timing and setting point towards something paranormal.
No.
Especially since the objects appear to be thrown with force rather than simply falling over. The fact it happens more than once in different locations makes it feel less like a coincidence to some.
Same building.
Others think there could be more practical explanations.
Yeah.
Loose doors, uneven surfaces, wind, vibrations from nearby equipment, or even slick conditions from the rain could cause objects to shift or fall. Skeptics also point out the reactions happen off camera, making it difficult to rule out unseen factors. Whether it's environmental conditions or something far more unsettling, having tools and equipment seemingly tossed around while working alone in a cemetery is enough to make anyone uneasy.
Of course. So, I'd be uneasy, but here's what they should do. I can see in the picture there, this one, look. Have a camera. Set up a camera in the back of his truck, looking in. Easy peasy. I know, it's a bit of a faff and bollocks, I get it. But if he wants to prove this shit's legit... Ow, fuck. If he wants to prove this stuff is legit, he can just put it in the, put a camera even from the passenger side of the door so it doesn't have to get rained on. Like, passenger door, like that, aiming in, we can now see. Because in the one with the cone is the most interesting one, because door is a wire. Saw, he could have put it on the edge of that tractor and then nudged a bit of the machinery to tick it off. It's the cone that's the interesting one. Do we see in the cone video? I'm not gonna go back, but there's a little platform there. There's a little platform. Maybe there's a bloke hiding there, and he goes like that and chucks the cone down. Okay.
Right from the start, you can see just how unsettling the place looks. The hotel's clearly seen better days, and the atmosphere feels cold and dreary, giving the entire location an eerie vibe. We watch as the videographer slowly wanders around one of the rooms, carefully scanning the area, when suddenly...
Interesting. I'll pull a little bit more. Out
of nowhere, several objects begin to move on their own, causing the videographer to stop dead in his tracks. The activity continues for around 10 seconds before the video abruptly cuts off. It's a short and simple clip, but one many viewers still find quite unsettling. Seeing objects shift without warning in a rundown hotel leads some to believe this could be a poltergeist-like presence, especially due to how sudden and aggressive the movement appears. Others argue the entire thing could have been staged. Since we never see what's happening just outside the camera's view, it's possible the objects were pulled or pushed intentionally, with the footage presented as something spontaneous. Either way, witnessing something like this while working alone at night would be enough to rattle anyone, and the clip leaves behind far more questions than answers.
The only question is, who's behind the pillar pulling it? That one was lame.
Over on the Cryptid IQ subreddit, a user by the name of CanidPrimate1577 shared a video that's caught the attention of a lot of people who've come across it. The video shows something very strange taking place in an undisclosed location. While it's hard to tell exactly where it was filmed, it appears to be near some kind of cave or rocky opening. Have a look.
Alright, I will. Yeah, 100% legit.
As you can see, The video shows a bizarre-looking creature slowly making its way out of what looks like a cave entrance. The figure appears fairly tall, with a lanky build and light-colored, possibly white fur. A lot of viewers believe this could be a sighting of the elusive cryptid known as the Dogman.
No.
What's especially interesting is the way the creature moves. As the uploader points out, the head movements and unusual gait don't appear perfectly smooth, which some people argue makes it feel less like something digitally generated. Of course, others aren't convinced. With no context provided, it's hard to rule out a person in costume, a stage, setup, or even AI-generated footage or CGI.
Yes.
Skeptics also point out the clip is short and distant, making it difficult to judge scale, lighting, or fine details.
It's not difficult to judge.
Still, the combination of the setting, the creature's proportions, and the unnatural way it walks is enough to leave many viewers scratching their heads.
No, it's
and
not.
Without more information, all we can really do is speculate.
Dumb fox. That clip was for dumb fox. You're a dumb fuck. If you think that's legit, you're a dumb fuck.
Reddit user NoVariety5078 shared a video to the Paranormal Encounters subreddit showing footage recorded by a security camera inside a department store somewhere in Chile. At first, the store appears quiet and peaceful, but things take a seriously unsettling turn in just a matter of seconds.
Okay.
Be sure to pay close attention to the left-hand side of the screen.
Okay, person walked past.
As you can see, a very tall, shadowy figure appears to walk down a flight of stairs before seemingly vanishing into thin air. If this footage is genuine.
Yeah, it is genuine. These old CCTVs, I've gone over this, and you guys, if you've watched a few of these videos, know this as well. These older CCTV cameras are prone to doing this, where they always have these kind of fucking fluctuations. Most likely, a person who's working or in the store walked past, and they walk past in a hurry because, oh, the store's closed, let's get out of here. You know, or it's artifacting and it looks like a person. Like, all these older CCTV cameras do this. And they might mention it, to be honest. Like, Spooks is pretty good about saying, oh, it could be this, it could be that. Usually it is this and it is that, but you never know. One dumb fuck might sneeze and go, oh my god, there's a ghost ejaculated out my nose. It's like, most believe it was snot and it was a natural phenomenon, but there are those who believe a ghost fucked his nose.
It's hard not to notice just how tall the figure looks. Far taller than what most people imagine when they think of a ghost.
No?
With very little context provided beyond where it was filmed, it's difficult to say what's really happening.
That looks like an escalator, so that goes up into the next floor, maybe? Like, it goes whoop, goes up. So maybe you're coming down the stairs or coming down the escalator and now it's turned off for the night to go out and go home. Because this looks like a stand, a 6 foot somebody person, which they do exist, I know, can go past, we'll be fine.
Some viewers believe this could be a genuine apparition caught on CCTV, especially since the figure appears to move naturally through the space before disappearing.
Which is why I think
others believe the effect could be caused by a camera glitch. Low frame rate security cameras often struggle with moving objects, especially on staircases or escalators. A person walking downward could partially disappear due to compression, motion smoothing, or frame blending, making it look like they fade out of existence rather than simply leaving the camera's focus. Still, seeing a towering figure appear and vanish inside an empty store is enough to unsettle just about anyone, and this clip leaves behind an eerie sense of uncertainty.
No. But if you didn't know Jerry works the night shift, you'd be a bit scared.
Joseph Stalin loves you, and shows him standing outside in his yard talking about something unsettling he claims to have seen in the trees before he even started filming.
If any communist
he explains he's about to put up a fence for his neighbor, and after what he saw, it can't go up fast enough. As he slowly moves closer, he stops and zooms in on a specific area of the trees. And right about here is where we can see what caught his attention.
You see her? Look at that face. Oh my god. What? It's right there staring at me.
That's your finger, mate. Ooh. that is creepy, isn't it?
How scary is that shit?
It's just an old guy.
God, dude. What the she's crawling through all this shit, bro.
Oh, it's a lady.
If you look closely enough, you can make out what appears to be a face peering out from the branches.
Or just a homeless person.
The figure seems to stare directly at the uploader for several seconds before suddenly ducking out of sight.
Yeah,
not long after, the uploader also posted a still image showing what he claims is the hand belonging to whoever was watching him. That detail makes the situation feel far more real and unsettling. The real question here isn't if someone was there, but who.
Yeah.
Was this an elderly neighbor wandering through the trees for some unknown reason, or someone deliberately watching from a hidden spot?
Just a homeless person.
If it really was a person standing that close without saying a word, that's honestly more disturbing than anything paranormal.
110%.
The uploader says he plans to put up a fence as soon as possible, and after seeing this footage, it's hard to blame him. Either way, realizing someone might have been silently watching from the trees is the kind of thing that sticks with you.
Maybe she was taking a piss. Genuinely, that's the most terrifying one, because that's legit, and again, could be staged, could be his mum. Could just be his mum, just like, hey mum, go over there and pretend to be creepy. What do you mean pretend? But yeah, that, I think the thing with me that makes that the scariest is he's just casually doing it, and then he notices, and he doesn't even nonchalantly. It's like, oh, there's a person there. Hey, there's a person there. Ding, 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 and the person just doesn't get fazed. I think it might have just been a homeless person that realised, my place has been gypped, but they also didn't want to move because they, it's like, this is where I'm chilling. They might be unwell. Or it's staged, but that's the scariest one because it's real.
And without more information, it's hard not to wonder what else that camera may have caught.
Well, nothing else, because they would have posted it. Nothing else, they would have posted it.
This final entry comes from Reddit user Lower Boysenberry50, who shared a photo to the Paranormal Encounter subreddit, and it's one many viewers say is enough to make you lose sleep.
Okay.
In the post description, the uploader explains his brother was in college in Boston and was supposedly home alone at the time. While inside the apartment, he suddenly felt a strange presence coming from one of his roommate's bedrooms. He turned around to see what it was, and what he saw stopped him in his tracks. According to the uploader, his brother saw the shadowy outline of a person standing at the end of the hallway. He instinctively snapped a photo, and by the time he looked up again, whatever it was had completely vanished. If you zoom in here, you can see exactly what was captured, and it's genuinely chilling to look at.
A mob.
What makes this case even more unsettling is the fact that it wasn't just a still image. A live photo version was later shared, showing subtle movement in the same spot, moments before and after the picture was taken. To many people, the figure looks far too defined to be explained away as lighting or shadows. The shape appears solid, human, and deliberately positioned at the end of the hallway,
that looks creepy.
Which is why some believe this could be a genuine apparition briefly revealing itself. The only real skeptical explanation offered is that the moment was staged, with someone intentionally standing in the hallway during the live photo capture before stepping away. Either way, the idea of turning around and seeing someone standing silently at the end of your hallway is deeply unsettling.
Oh, that shit me up, mate, yeah.
Whether this was a deliberate setup or something truly unexplained, it's the kind of image that stays with you long after the screen goes dark.
Also, that's a tripod. Camera tripod. So, if I've obviously got film equipment, maybe there's another tripod just here, and that's hanging off the handle. So if he's on his own, put that mask on the handle. But that doesn't explain the little subtle movements, as I say. Well, I think it's just a person in a mask. But that is creepy. So, bunch of bullshit, as always. However, we did get a legitimate one. Now, whether that is a staged person or just a homeless person, depending if it's staged, not very scary. If it's legitimate homeless person, scary in the sense of this person was right there watching me and I didn't realise for how long. That's unnerving. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't know which ones I'll be showing you, so let me know out of the ones that you've seen if you think any of them are actually paranormal, or in this case UFO based or cryptid based, depending on what you guys saw. They're all bollocks, except the ones that aren't bollocks. But which ones are they? Let me know. Tatty bye.